Hello and welcome to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. Oh, I appear to be wearing my flippers still. Yeah, okay. So yes, welcome. We made it back home after our adventures, and I have been busy building here, as you will see. So let's have a look at what we've got, shall we? I've got quite a chunk of the sort of the main floor developed. Oops, that's not falling there. Oh, you're not telling me. No, can't be. No, it's darker because I'm walking under stuff. Can't be night time already. If it is, I shall go and sleep. So yeah, if I come up to here, so this would be the main floor. That over there is where you walk in to the temple. These are the side corridors that go down to the two towers that sit either side of the front. Over here, and it is getting dark, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. Who starts an episode as it's about to go dark? Well, apparently I do. Yeah, just bear with me a moment. Dun. I might have to actually bring a bed up with me, otherwise this could get quite long-winded. Hey guys! Did you miss me? No? Oh, okay. So, let's go and take a proper look at what it is we are trying to do. All the way back up. Up. Right. So yeah, so this here would be the central bit. This normally people pick a point about here to dig down into the shaft and get the chest at the bottom. This is actually based on a real temple that I spawned, well, didn't spawn, but found in a single player separate world and in a creative world, and then I carefully took it apart to work out what is what, because all of the online blueprints that I've looked at, which all claim to be the vanilla desert temple, don't actually look like on the outside they look like a vanilla desert temple, but on the inside some of the walls are slightly different, some of the columns are slightly different, so it's like yeah. So what's the idea? The idea is I'll go get some resources, and what we want to do is this area here will be just flat, and probably down the sides as well. But once we start going around here, I want to start trying to think about where we're going to integrate in crop growing and fields and that sort of thing. This is basically going to be a village inside of a temple. That's the idea. So let me actually get some resources, and we'll get stuck in. Don't like that light glitch over here. Thank you. I imagine some of my supplies are looking low, and if they are, I might have to start putting up this sand as well, but yeah, let me go gather and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I think we're on the case. Right. It did go dark while I was in there, so I'm hoping that no creepers are spawned. Because obviously creepers don't burn up in the sunlight. Oh, really wish they did, but they don't. Right. Now the question is, I want to move some of this stuff down here, up here. I have a vague idea which involves over one of these sides. I'm tempted this area here to have the actual fruit trees growing. It's going to be easier if I get up on top, isn't it? And I didn't bring any other types of block with me. Of course not. I was going to say down, drop. Right. Do this, I can collect them again later, can't I? That's the idea. And because they are lower slabs, nothing's going to spawn on them. Of course, it could be that I have to go all the way around. It's not quite where I wanted it, really. That's okay. Right, so obviously this is the corridor going to the corner. This is a empty area behind the walls, so this is where we're likely to have a lot of my rooms. I've just realised I'm going to have to go all the way around on this, unless I want to. I'll catch you when I get there. I went the wrong direction, which wasn't too clever. Okay, so we have this area here. So this will be behind these pillars. The height would be two different levels. So the back here, it would only go this high. Here it goes twice as high because this is where it comes down like that, the steps. And as you can see, this is what the top of the outside looks like. So my question is, will this garden fit into... Yes, it would actually, wouldn't it? A little bit of planning. But yes, we could actually have this as the horticultural area, if you like. Turn it into a sort of greenhouse type thing. Perhaps put some glass up here. Yeah, I think that would work. Pardon me. I'm going to have to climb now, aren't I? Oh, this is fun. It is so fun. And by fun, what I mean is, right, so I really need to gather some cobble, because using a precious resource like this to move around is not a good idea. If someone can add jetpacks to life in the woods, that would be fantastic. I'd really enjoy that. Okay, so let's have a look at how this would be here. So let's try and take that out without losing it. We got it, lovely. And then this would be the doorway area. So maybe that this would get swapped out. Actually, I'm guessing it would, wouldn't it? I'm guessing I'd use whole blocks here. If this is going to have glass going across it, yes, I would use whole blocks. So catch, yes. Nicely caught. Nicely caught. Right, so start here. It's a bit tentative, this. Okay. So if I have 2 squares all the way around to give you some sort of shape, and then in the middle we can plot out some garden areas and where the water is going to be, and the whole lot can move up here. Could even probably move the villagers up here temporarily if I had to set up the glass here, at least up to a certain height. Glass, yes, of course. I'm talking sand again, aren't I? That reminds me, one of the things I picked up on my travels was something which it basically claimed that if you threw it at gravel, I think it was, it would turn gravel into sand. And it would turn... hang on. Nope. Not that one. That one? Yeah. It would turn gravel into sand. It would turn stone into gravel, and so on and so on. Which might be quite useful because the trouble with this build is that you do use an awful lot of sand. And, you know, I've got a whole world to plunder, but it does get to the point where you're actually building a quarry somewhere, or you're digging out almost an entire desert, and then you sort of sculpt the top with some grass just to make it look like, hey, you know, we had this great big quarry here, but hey, we fixed the land now. Just don't dig too deep. Yeah. Suppose in theory I could dig out sand and then put my 60 gazillion comatite cobblestone in as replacement, but that just makes it even more a game of grinding out blocks. And this is Life in the Woods. This is not Feed the Beast. Not that I've ever played Feed the Beast, but this isn't the sort of thing where you can automate your quarry and just sit back and relax while it builds itself. That's not how this works. Very carefully does it. Oh. This is going to be frustrating, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's starting to go dark and wet, and I'm just going to have to cope with that, I think, because I won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, I think this will be. It won't be as deep as that one down there, but it'll certainly be long enough. I think it'll just be a case of working out how many spaces I've got, and planning accordingly. What I might be able to get away with is one water channel down the middle. It's going to be an even number, isn't it? It's going to be 8 all the way down the middle. See, maybe I'll have one water channel down the very long middle, and then the water crops can be in that at certain points. Obviously there's no ceiling on this yet, so it's going to rain on me, but eventually there will be a ceiling. I think the sort of split height will make things interesting. I can probably have lighting that starts from the ceiling of this, and then on poles it goes out towards that side over there. So it almost looks like the whole thing is suspended from part to ceiling. Should look pretty good. have to worry about mobs spawning and dropping down on top of my head. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but they're not creepers, so I'm happy. Yeah, let's not do that anymore. So you're going to have to come out. Am I going to catch you or not, do you think? Oh, yes. Yes. Game has been very forgiving here. So I should now... Very forgiving, but obviously, you know, no doubt at any moment I'll have a charged creeper to deal with. And forgiving will not be the word. So yeah, so that would be this area. I wonder if I can actually hit the water. And I did as well. Right. Okay. Inside. Hi. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I know. Daytime. Lovely. Right. Yeah. So what we're talking about? We're talking about... let me count the big squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be 7 sixes. Or I always hated 7 sixes. 6 sixes, 36. 7 sixes are 43. It's one of those. It's like 7 eights. It's one of those numbers which is in the middle of the multiplication table, and you go. So yeah. So 6 sevens. I think I've just established as 7 6. No, it is 42. 42. That's right. I've taken 2 off that side. I've taken 2 off that side. So that's 38. So that's 38 across by 8. 38 by 8. How many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay. I think I might be doing this twice over. Ah, no, the one over there, is it the same? It is the same, isn't it? Yes. I shall be doing this twice over. That's right, the difference is there. On that side it wiggles around and there's a big gap behind, and on this side there is a gap behind. Not symmetrical, you see. Right, so if I was to move half the crops up there, and let's actually grab some cobble as well, might be an idea. Got plenty of the stuff, so got more still. So yeah, so we'd move basically all of this up. So it'd become, instead of having 10, we'd only have 8. But that would be okay. 1 row of each. Forget about the water going down the middle. Yeah. I am going to need a lot more space in my bags. I've got a green, yeah, I've got a green one on my back that's got all the stuff on, so we're going to find where the other green one's gone. There it is. Should be empty, hopefully. It is. There we go. Really? Should we try that again? No, we're not on the... Fine, we'll do it that way. Right. Yeah, up there. That's it. Green. Yeah, okay. And we shall go and yeah, so do I have a hoe on me? I'd have to swap the bags round. Oh. Oh no, it's not that one, is it? That's the one. There we go. Right, so I do have a hoe. Don't have a huge amount of spare compost, so I think I'm just going to be digging out what I have got. Water. Let me have a look what buckets I've got. Buckets. It's going to be iron stuff. It is. Oh, yes, okay. So, I've got some buckets, and other than that, it's dismantle time. I take it I don't get... No, so if I right click and hold... Oh, yeah, go on, why not? Right. Right click and harvest. Then we can go and grab the seeds. As long as I've got 8 of everything. So let's start off up here. Let's have them in order. So mustard, oat seeds. Yep. My imagination is getting dark again already. Right. We have a gap. What's the maximum distance you can have away from water? Is it 3? Might have to look that up. So if I've got 38, what's 38 divided by? Yeah. We'll have a think on that. Can't see myself doing an awful lot with all of this. A lot of stuff's going to have to go and be composted. Otherwise I'm going to end up with full inventories very quickly. Right, I'm going to gather this lot and I'll come back to you. Obviously one thing to take care of is that rice, you actually plant the rice and you get the seed back when you break it. So I actually need rice, not rice seed in this particular case. Same with all the other waters. Something to be very careful of. Just filling these in with gravel so that when I come and take out this garden soil, I don't get pushed all over the place by the water. I don't have room for you, I'm sorry. Right, I don't have room for this actually. There we go. Right. Tools, no. Right. Oh, this could take some time.